All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on for you for this upcoming year, the year 2026. I'll be taking a look at each month and we'll see what's coming up for you. All right, Pisces, Pisces. All right, so for January, a time of romance has come. Okay, January looks pretty good. February, a new strategy is required. March, success and happiness are coming. April, you are caught up in drama. Okay. May, flames of desire. June, recognize despair as an opportunity. July, release your creative energies. August, a difficult path is being revealed. September, follow your vision. October, the lotus within you awakens. November, re-energize in the natural world. And December, leave your usual social circles behind. All right, so let's take a look here and we'll see what's going on for Pisces. We'll break this down month by month. So for January, Pisces, January, a time for romance has come. See it as an opportunity for a radiant life. All right, so here you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, Six of Swords, Strength, High Priestess, and the Page of Swords. Okay, so a time for romance has come. It feels like you're changing some things up here within your life, okay? Making some sort of plan. It could be that you're going somewhere like for a visit or a vacation. That's the kind of imagery that I'm getting with that. We got the Five of Swords and the Six of Swords. This to me feels like you're just trying to get away from the chaos, the drama, and we do have a card coming up within a few months here of the drama. So I kind of feel like this may be the beginning of a lot of drama coming up later on in the year. Okay, so I want to say that there's something here about you making some sort of plan to get away. It feels here like you're just trying to clear your mind, like I said, get out of the chaos, just get away from things and relax and get yourself grounded. It feels like there could be a new person happening here. Now, a time for romance has come. Now, yes, it could be a person, but it could also be an opportunity, something that you've been kind of toying with for a while. So it could be like a job opportunity. It's like to make some extra money. It could be an opportunity to learn something new. Okay. So I want to say this really feels for most of you to be an opportunity to make something better or greater in your life. For others of you, yes, it could be romance, which brings, someone better into your life. But it feels like you're moving out of drama, and through this drama, you get this opportunity, okay, for this romance. Now, like I said, whether this is a person or whether this is something um, that is helping you with your creative energy, okay? So we've got Strength here, High Priestess, and the Page of Swords. It just feels like a new opening. Something you've been thinking about for the last, I want to say the last couple months. Okay, so if you've been thinking about a new person, this person could be showing up. If you've been thinking of a new opportunity showing up for you, which leads to something greater, then yeah, it's the opportunity that's happening here. Okay, So it has something to do with you getting away from your everyday to day activities, okay? Making some change. And while you are away, then it feels that's when this opportunity or this person is going to come forward. All right, so let's take a look at February here. And a new strategy is required. A new strategy. Find the path to love and happiness. To love and happiness. All right, so here we have the Hierophant, the Seven of Swords, King of Cups. Okay, so this to me feels like some sort of new commitment or a new promise that you're making here. A new strategy is required. Yeah, yeah, there's something here that you are working on. Eight of Cups, Two of Wands, Eight of Swords. This could be that you are committing to find some truth to a situation that you've been dealing with. Finding the path to love and happiness. It feels as though, like I said, there's some commitment. Okay, so you're making some sort of promise here to yourself. It feels like you are putting aside your emotions and really putting a lot of thought and creative energy into this. It feels like you are searching for a truth. Yeah, you're not using your emotions to get what you want or to get clarification here. Um, you're using, I don't know if it's intuition, some sort of creative energy, like you're looking for some sort of new strategy here. Definitely not going to be a month of using your emotions here, Pisces, okay? Um, So I want to say that this is going to be a time where you're going to need to use your intuition to find the answer that you're looking for. Okay. And to me, it feels like you're going to succeed with that quite early in the month because of the sign that you are. All right. You're the Pisces sign. So you're very much into that intuitive energy. All right. So let's take a look at March. Now, this is success and happiness are coming. So enjoy and celebrate life. All right. So February's, if I can say, lack of emotion and more in the thought process is going to help you come March. All right. So here we have the Queen of Swords, Four of Pentacles, a Five of Pentacles, a Justice, Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. Okay. So, like I said, because you've been using more thought and action instead of emotion. It feels here like more truth, more facts are coming out here for you. It's time for you to really take a look at what's important. What in your life is it that you want to grow and protect? Okay. There is some balance coming here, like I said, with this new information, like it could be like key information, like something very specific. Yeah, it's very important that you hold on to what it is that you value, okay? Or who it is that you value. Got the Ace of Cups here with this Four of Pentacles. Um, yeah, like, it just almost feels like um, something here could almost be pulled away from you if you aren't watching, okay? So just hold tight to what you value. Um, Could be your people. It could be a belief system or something. Okay. Could be your money. I want to say March is going to take a lot of energy out of you. Okay, so just be very wary of that. Make sure that you're doing things to keep that energy recharged. All right, so make sure that you're eating well, make sure that you're getting enough rest. I want to say that it is going to be a busy time for you. There is going to be success and happiness, but it's going to come at a price. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at April, May, and June. April, May, and June. We have, you are caught up in drama, so that's for April. May is flames of desire. June is recognize despair as an opportunity. All right, so April, you're caught up in drama, and I think it was the very first card of your reading here. I think it was for January. There was something about drama in there as well. So maybe drama is starting for you in January, and then you're getting more of it in April. All right, Pisces. Okay, so here we have Justice, King of Wands, and the Fool. King of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the Tower. All right, so there is a lot of big change happening here. There could be some issue around something legal. Okay, seeing Justice and the King of Swords here. King of Wands and the Seven of Cups. This to me feels like an opportunity for you to move away from this drama. Okay, so to me, it feels like you can either stay stuck in it or you can leave it behind you. And I want to say you're trying to remove yourself from it. Okay. To do that, though, there's going to be a lot of big changes here that you need to make. You need to step out of that comfortable place that you've got yourself and maybe do some thinking or making some actions that you wouldn't normally make. Okay. It's asking you to be very courageous at this time. All right, so you're going to be caught up in some drama. Act to free yourself, change and blossom again is what your card here is talking about. So there's change and opportunity, okay? So opportunity, and with that Fool card, it's time to step out of your regular, normal, everyday to day thought process or action and do something different here to get yourself out of that drama. All right, so let's take a look at May. And this is Flames of Desire. Let them shine out in radiant light and shun dark paths. All right, so Flames of Desire. There is the Five of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Four of Wands. Okay, so a lot of small cards here, but it feels like the beginnings of something. All right, so it feels here like there could have been some sort of argument between you and another person, and again, for some of you this could be your workplace. Okay, something here has finally come to the edge or come to an end. All right, I want to say that it may have been burning here for a little bit, and now is the time to cut loose on something. Okay, or I should say to cut the cords on something. A lot of chaos, a lot of distraction. Could be arguments showing here with that Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and Four of Wands. So this feels like a brand new opportunity happening. To me, this is really telling me like you know who your friends are now because of whatever's happened. It's really shown you a truth about humanity. Okay, about those that you feel have been a good part of your life. It looks like their true colors have finally come out here. Okay. I want to say that there is some form of celebration happening here. it feels more like the 15th or the 21st, okay, of May. That's the kind of feeling that I'm getting. So I don't know if maybe it's a friend's birthday or if there's a wedding happening, but yeah, there's some sort of celebration happening here, and it's something that maybe you're not sure if you're going to go to. I think it would be a great opportunity to make yourself feel better. So I want to say it could be a wedding, but it could be a friend's birthday, um, some sort of social gathering that, a lot of different people are going to be there. It could be very uplifting to your spirits, okay? Because seeing here, like who you thought were friends, um, they really weren't on your side when you needed them, okay? So this could be an opportunity to get out and meet new people, okay? All right, so that's in May. So let's take a look at June. And this is recognize despair as opportunity. Okay, so that kind of feels like May's energy as well, right? So let's see what's coming up here for June. All right, so here we have a Judgment, Magician, Two of Swords, Ace of Swords, as above, and the Ten of Wands. All right. So I want to say here that there definitely is an opportunity here for you to find new information, to find greatness, to find an opportunity um, to make things happen. Okay. This isn't going to be a time where it's quiet or things just aren't moving. Okay, it feels like it's going to be a very busy time for you. Clarity, truth happening. Okay, this stuff isn't like misguided energy. It feels like there's some really good information happening here for you. So I want to say there's clarity on a new opportunity. There is a definite intuition that you need to pay attention to here, because this intuition is going to lead you to grasp this opportunity that's going to give you some greatness. Okay, you're showing here as the magician. Magician is someone who is able to take something that's just, ordinary and make it into something that's extraordinary. So maybe your friends can't take this opportunity to make greatness in their life, but you have, and you will. Okay, make something really great happen here. You got the Two of Swords and the Ten of Wands showing. You need to make the right decision. Okay, it feels like there's going to be two opportunities. One may not turn out as well as you had hoped, and the other could be even greater success than you had hoped. Either way, I want to say both are very good, but one's not going to quite meet your expectations and the other is going to exceed your expectations. All right. So in a sense, you could look at it as it's a win-win either way. You have moved forward, which is great because that's what we need to do. We can't stay stuck in the past. And in the present, we have to be in the here and the now. So to me, it feels like two opportunities here. You need to make a choice. And yeah, it says here within it, you will find the gift of awakening. So it feels like a new sense of clarity or understanding. Something is going to be brought into your focus here. Okay. All right. So let's see what else is happening. We will take a look at July. Okay, take a look at July. So, let's deck. Okay, so July, release your creative energies and make use of them in your life. So release your creative energies, Pisces, for July. All right, so here's the Queen of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, Seven of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. So this feels to me like there is definitely a new realization happening here for you. This feels like taking your talents and making them greater. Okay. It feels like there is someone coming in with an offer, um, either to help you, like personally, or to point you in the right direction. Okay. So there's a person showing up here. Um, yeah, it just feels like an opportunity to make what you have even greater. It's to give you some sort of clarity or new understanding. All right. So that seems to be kind of the theme for you this year. A lot of clarity happening, drama and clarity. But the drama um, kind of brings clarity as well. Okay, so release your creative energy. So it feels to me like there's a person coming in to kind of give you a helping hand in some way to make what you have or an idea that you have even greater than it is. Okay, so that's July. August, a difficult path is being revealed. Ask for help and learn that we are all connected. Okay, a difficult path is being revealed. Now, this is August. So, Seven of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the Lovers, Chariot, King of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Okay, a difficult path is being revealed. Again, that Seven of Swords. This is our third tarot deck, and I think that card has shown up in every deck that I've used. So there's something here about lies, rumors, stories, untruths. Okay. Things aren't what you thought they were, or they're not what you think they are. Okay. Depending on what tense that you're going to be using. Um, Page of Pentacles, I want to say here that you're learning a new truth through a conversation with someone that you trust. You trust this person with everything. And it feels to me like they're going to give you a new piece of information, and I want to say that you're floored by it. Okay. You're totally floored by it. I want to say that it sets you in motion to make some sort of change. Um, it's, it feels like your stability, feels like it's being rocked. Okay. This new truth that's coming out here. What you thought was strong and stable and going really well. It's kind of put a wrinkle in everything. Okay. This piece of information. So could be within a relationship, it could be within your work, it could be within, something else that you thought was very important. And yeah, it's just not what you thought it was because of this new piece of news that's coming in. You got the High Priestess here. I want to say through the course of August, well, July as well, but specifically August, pay attention to your intuition. If you're getting some little inkling of some change happening, work with that. Maybe dig a little bit deeper into it. Okay. So don't take things at face value. I want to say that you're going to need to dig a little bit deeper to get more information. All right. Okay, so for September, follow your vision. Never lose sight of what is really important. Now, we've already discussed that, but this is showing up specifically for September. So let's see. Follow your vision. Three of Cups, Three of Wands, Ten of Swords, Queen of Wands, Tower, And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this feels to me like you're full of determination. You are making some sort of change in your life, kind of going with the flow, having some fun. It feels like you're networking. So this could be like some sort of event or something where there's a lot of people. It is something of a celebration. Okay, and it's in September. Now it feels like there's some things here that you learn and what you've been working on. I want to say it's showing some signs of success, but you're going to need to make a big change to make it become even greater. Okay. Um, I want to say that you've heard something that just it's not working. Okay. Um, the way that you thought things were going aren't. All right. So there's a it feels like you need to bring on a new strategy. Now, new strategy happened to be, one of your oracle cards here earlier in the year. So, there's some big changes here that you need to make. You can't keep going with the same amount of energy or the same amount of determination. Something here needs to change, okay? It feels like you needing to take a different route or a different path. You can't keep going in the same direction that you were, in the same manner that you were. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune to me says that you're going to find a new opportunity. That definitely feels like October because the Wheel of Fortune is a number 10 card. And usually when I see the Wheel of Fortune, it does remind me of October. So we are talking about September. So you may be having an issue with something that you're working on in September. I want to say that October is going to bring an awakening, some new information. Okay. So that really seems to be like the big theme of your year. Things aren't what you thought they would be. The trajectory just it's not right. It's not on. Okay. So you need to take a look at things, make some changes, make some tweaks so that you can have success. Just be very careful of who you're believing. Okay. Be very careful of where this information is coming from. Make sure that you dig a little bit deeper. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at October, November, and December. All right. So the lotus within you awakes. You are a master in light on high. Okay. So Four of Swords. Now the Four of Swords is a card of doing a lot of thinking, trying to get things straight within your mind so that you can take action on it. So the lotus within you awakens or awakes. All right, so the Four of Pentacles, strength, Four of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so it feels like you're trying to fix some sort of thought process here, or trying to ease your feelings or emotions. I want to say there very well could be a new opportunity to change what you value. Um, it feels like a new passion, a new desire, new feelings are being awakened here with this Ace of Cups. We have strength and the Eight of Wands. To me, I don't know why, um, but it feels like there's going to be some sort of conversation here around your spirituality. Now, whether that is you learning more or whether you're actually talking to a person um, about spirituality. Now, of course, it could be around tarot cards. It could be around religion. All right. It could be around just about anything that you find spiritually important. Okay. It feels like you're searching for happiness. And I want to say October is going to make a big difference for you. Okay. Within your spirituality. All right. So let's take a look at November. And this is re-energize in the natural world. Let your inner hunter or huntress take rest. So it's time to re-energize. Here we have the Sun, Two of Swords, Knight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, Page of Swords, and the Hermit. Okay. So to me, it feels like a lot of clarity is going to be happening for you. So there is something here around your spirituality. You're searching for something, and it feels here like you found it. Okay. You're making the decision and putting a lot of time and energy into this searching and this new learning um, that you've got here. Okay. Definitely what's happened in October is making a big change here for you in November. Something here is divinely guided. Okay. So what you're working on, what you're studying, what you're learning, right? It feels like it's making its mark. You're feeling more aligned. Okay. Getting in tune with you. Okay. Understanding the you that's in here. Okay. So that to me feels like you are feeling more energized. You're more happy. Okay. And then we're going to take a look at December. And this is leave your usual social circles behind. Seek out true companions. It feels to me like you may be less apt to be hanging around the same people, less apt to be scrolling in December compared to, how you scroll over the course of the year. All right, so here you have the Fool, Death, Ten of Swords, Five of Cups, Judgment, and the Knight, the Page of Wands. So it feels definitely like you're taking this leap of faith. You are taking new action. All right. Putting an end to old ways. All right. So opening yourself up and, like I said, learning new things here. This Fool card is taking that leap of faith. All right. It is jumping into new territory. Okay. Going to places where you've never been before. Now, it could be talking about travel, but it feels like learning, right? It's it's taking what you have and expanding on that. Okay, it's like digging a little bit deeper, right? The Ten of Swords to me feels like an end to an old way of thinking, an end to an old way of doing. So definitely changing some aspects here in your life. I want to say that there is some look back at the past, and there's this feeling of like wishing you had made some changes earlier. Okay. I feel like this is a second chance for you. It feels like you're finding yourself. There's new determination. It feels like you could be making a promise to yourself here. Um, because of this new thing that you're learning. And again, like I said, to me, it feels like it's your spirituality. You're finding more truth about yourself and the route that you're taking. You're doing a lot of study with that, and it just like it's like the more that you learn, the more excited and the more you want to learn. All right. So let's pull three more cards here and we'll get one last piece of advice. All right, so here we have the Two of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Hierophant. To me, it feels like you're taking on a partner this year. At one point, I want to say it could be a person. Um, there's also an opportunity to make some big changes. There is opportunity for spiritual partnership here as well. To me, you're coming up as the Queen of Wands, which is you do have a determination, but you also are able to open up to receive new ideas, okay, and new information. All right. So it's not like you're putting yourself in a position and okay, well, I'm not going to deviate from this at all. I'm just going to pay attention to this and that's it. To me, that would be more king energy. But here you are the queen, and it's like, oh, okay, this is the direction that I'm going. But I will take other information and make changes and choices as necessary. The Hierophant is showing here. So to me, it feels like commitment, making a promise to yourself, making a vow to yourself that you're going to live differently and make some changes that are much better for you over the course of this new year. Okay. So, Pisces, that is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to thank you all so much for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the channel and the video. So, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time.